Hey guys, I know, right? Yes, I'm back. Sorry for the lack of videos and stuff. I tried to answer comments and stuff so like people would know that I was still alive, but man, it's been a rough couple of weeks. Just busy and not well, you know, like weird stuff going on, and just like, yeah, you guys don't need to know. Anyway, so today I've got a couple of things. I've got the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. This is new. So I'm gonna try that. This is kind of like we're gonna do a haul first, then we're gonna try a product, okay? I've got the Revolution Magic Eye Bright Corrector, okay? Woo, woo, very exciting. And then I've got the much awaited KVD Good Apple Lightweight Full Coverage Concealer. Very excited to try this, okay? And so great, when I ordered the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation, they sent me the brush for free. Okay. Now in the past, I'm just gonna go ahead and open it just to make sure it's not weird, but in the past I've used this brush like so many times. Like it's very, very soft. I feel like the quality is decent enough. Like I can feel the difference in quality from some of my other brushes, but it's not bad. It's very soft. It's a little bit, I used to use this for foundation all the time, but it's not as dense as some of my other favorite foundation brushes, which I don't have right now because, as you can tell, I'm kind of in a different setup because my room is still like a complete disaster from working my brains out over the holiday season. So yes, I know there's a thing going on right here. My door is weird. I don't live in a mansion or a castle like you may be used to seeing other people live in, and I don't have a filming studio. So, you know, you just pick yourself up off the floor from your heart attack. So yes, I'm just a normal person, just like you. All right, so here we go. We're gonna try this one today. I'm very excited about it. This is the shade Light 109. Now, ordering stuff online is such a gamble because they'll tell you this, they'll show you pictures, everything will be like they're really trying to help you out, but there's no substitute for seeing it in real life. So I think the bottle is very fancy, very nice. It's a dropper style. No, it's not, that's not a dropper. No, it's just, it looks like a dropper, but it's not. It's still a doe foot, and this is all, I think it's plastic, but it feels very high quality. But I'm going to say this, please stop doing this, brands. Please stop making the doe foot difficult to remove, because then now I'm gonna have to try and rip it out of there and it's gonna get the product everywhere. All right, so this is the doe foot. It's got an angle. I don't know anything about this at all. So we're just going to, I do have my brushes and I have a sponge, so we'll see what happens. The claims are full coverage, lightweight full coverage. And I'm just gonna use the e.l.f.'s mirror because I didn't bring the mirror. And this light is not flattering at all, but yes, I am extremely dark under eyes, just from having dark under eyes like any normal person might have, but also from a lot of hyperpigmentation melasma. Oh, but I'd be looking like a dead body all the time if I'm not wearing makeup. Okay, so I was saying something. Anyway, the claims are talking about this is lightweight full coverage, so let's just see. Oh, is this too light? I feel like this is gonna be too light. The shade I got again was Light 109. I was trying to get something that was peachy. This is maybe, it's a little bit more pinky than peachy. A little bit peachy. So it does feel very thin and it does feel very lightweight. So they weren't lying about that. I'm going to use this type of a brush. This is the AOA Studio F19. I think it's technically like a highlight brush, but I like it for blending out concealer because it's soft and fluffy. And for me, that's what works good. It's just too light. It's just too light. Okay. I do have a sponge, so I may dab a little bit of the excess off with a sponge. I feel like the coverage looks good though, but again, too light, and it didn't look this light online. And I don't know, like, yeah, it's probably about the correct shade as what's on the packaging actually. Is it a S? This looks darker though, and this, it looks a bit more beigey. This looks a little bit darker. So, okay, so what's happening is we're graying up. Again, not the concealer's fault. It's just, you know, when you have this much dark under eye stuff going on, you have to choose your shade carefully. This would probably work a little bit better if I had already like a corrector on, like a color corrector, or even like if I had foundation on already and had like already put it over my eyes and stuff, which I do often. But I probably couldn't use this alone because of the shade. Again, not the concealer's fault. I didn't pick the right shade, but it was hard to kind of choose the right shade when you're looking online. So we're gonna try and look past that though. And it is lightweight. It feels a little bit tacky, but it also kind of feels a little bit greasy. What I'm going to do is sort of kind of try and mix it up to make sure it's completely combined and it's not like being weird that way. It's remarkably thin though. So when they're saying lightweight, they mean lightweight. It is very lightweight and it looks very natural as far as like just the actual product. Like it's not looking crusty. It's not even looking chalky, which is weird because usually if I get a concealer that's too light, it's gonna look real chalky. It doesn't look that bad. I am going to, what am I gonna do? I wanna try it in a different way. Maybe I'll put some around my nose right here. I don't know. Let's get a look here. Oh yeah, it probably would match my actual skin tone. It's a little bit peachier than my skin tone. My skin tone's a little bit more yellow. Yeah. So it's a little bit pinky peachier, but like there you go. Like it does look a little bit lighter, but in real life it's blending in real good with my actual skin tone. Yeah. So it's kind of greasy feeling. Like that's a big thing that is making an impression right now, is like it is a little bit greasy feeling. Real light. Real light. I'm gonna have to I couldn't just, you know, make this be like a no makeup kind of day because it's just too light to really blend in and look natural. It almost feels like sort of like it's trying to be a liquid to powder kind of thing, but it's not very powdery. Like you can kind of tell there might be a little bit of a powdery type finish, but it's not fully like a powdery finish. It's a little bit more, so maybe in a little bit it'll kind of set down to that powdery finish. But yeah, I think if I tried to use this shade like just on my whole face and like, you know, it still would look maybe a little too light. So then on my neck. Well, at least that's what's going on in my viewfinder. Let me just see if I look on regular mirror. Yeah, it might be a little too light. So, final thoughts or first impression thoughts. This does not look like it's so amazing. Does it look bad? I guess not, but like, I mean, look, you can see it's a little bit crusty right here. It's not really blurring my pores. It's looking a little bit crusty and chalky. It could be shade again though, but it is kind of filling up a lot of my pores right here. So I don't know. I just feel like this is sort of like, you know, like I feel like I like the e.l.f. Camo concealer, the hydrating Camo concealer better. I like the Morphe one better. I like the Kylie Skin one better. That's been my favorite for quite a while now. I don't think it's worth the money, honestly, in my opinion. Like, I don't think it's terrible. Like if you have less to cover and you're only going to use it in like strategic areas, you might like it. But if you're looking for something really thin, this is very thin. If you don't have as much to cover, looking for something thin, you might like this. It is kind of pricey. I'll put the price in the description. I just know that it was pricey, like upwards of $20. And you do get a lot, and you won't need a lot if you don't have as much to cover. So let's see what I can't read. It's too small. 0.33 fluid ounces, which is a little bit more than a standard concealer. Standard concealer will be about 0.2 ounces. I just think there's other options that are just as good, if not better. There's a lot of even just Makeup Revolution or Revolution Beauty concealers. There's a lot of high coverage but natural looking concealers that they have. And I've got a whole playlist of concealer videos, so check that out if you're looking for something less expensive or whatever. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, I will put all my updated thoughts and stuff in the description, and I'll talk about if it creased real bad or how it wore throughout the day and everything. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.